Hey guys, it's at K Deuces, your sports bet queen. We are back with another episode of Crooks and Books, and I'm here with my OG crew, Big Pick Brad
Was good.
and Bobby Banks. Damn, dude, I haven't said that in a while.
What up?
Congratulations, by the way, on your wedding.
Thank
And of course,
I'm back in the US of A. Feels good.
the
Feels good.
all-time fave, Prado the Pointer.
How you doing?
All right, so we have some takeaways from week 13. I know, Bob, you were in Mexico. Not sure, what went on over there and how you did on your numbers, but I'll start with you if you have anything. I know you're probably going to say something about our team, so I'm kind of excited, but go ahead.
Before I start off, I just want to thank Tanzania and Korea and Japan because you guys made me some money. I didn't know that betting the World Cup would be so fun, but just putting a buck or a couple bucks on those underdogs, man, they'll pay you.
Tunisia, sir. Tunisia.
Oh, sorry, Tunisia. Yeah, you don't even know how to pronounce it. They're still paying me.
Morocco.
Yeah, crazy. But it was cool. It was a fun time. As far as takeaways go, man, I didn't put it. Or I actually did put it in the sheet, but I was wrong, and a lot of people were wrong about the Titans when they got blown out by the Eagles.
I was blown out.
Just a total trash bowl. That was bad. My Steelers pulled it through. That was never a doubt.
I saw you put that in last minute, which was good.
Yeah, I put that in. I slot that in. And then San Francisco handles business. And that second half, it gets out of hand real quick. And Brock Purdy looked pretty good. Brock Purdy looked like he
pretty good.
He looked like, he was making some throws in some pockets where if Jimmy did that, I would just close my eyes and pray. But he looked pretty good. We'll see if he can run it back against Tom Brady. But yeah, I'm proud of my Niners, and Raiders pulled it through with the Chargers, man. I don't know what went on there, Brad. What happened, bro?
That team out there in LA is dog shit. That's what happened.
Other than that, those are the games I was looking at.
All right. And then I had a few games. I think it was what was it from week 13? Over in the Bills Patriots. And then first half Lions. I was right about that. Definitely wrong about the Jags fucking coming back. What the fuck was that? The Titans you mentioned. I had SF and the over in that game. Bengals, we were all pretty much right about that one. So I know Bobby probably didn't bet that one, but most of the podcast did. So that was pretty good. He still owns Mahomes. That's fucking awesome to hear. Someone to actually own him. That's pretty good. And Tommy getting it done, huh? At the end, doing GOAT things. My God.
Scripted game that was.
For sure, right? That's so rigged. It was
Everyone
just
turn to chapter 7, page 35 here.
Yeah.
Like you have to do it because it's him and he's on prime time and you just got to make it exciting and things like that. Big pick, anything for you for week 13?
Yeah, just wanted to touch on that Joe Burrow. He is the owner of Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. He's the only guy that can seem to get it done time in, time out. He's 3-0 against them now. Colts, I wanted some misery and I got it.
Yeah,
I definitely got it.
Yeah.
Fucking opened my mouth and let Dak piss right down my throat. And Monday night, I took Tommy in the money line. Kind of like the Saints before game time in the points. Either way you win. But like I said, chapter 7, page 35. Oh, here we go. Let's turn to the story.
All right, Prado, your turn.
Week 13 is called the week of. That's what happens whenever you see all these favorites winning. You better believe I'm losing.
Yeah, we can definitely see.
Actually, the morning games were like I took the Bears last minute and fucking the pointless touchdown. I almost felt like I was watching college football out there because usually in the NFL, these guys will go down. They'll run the clock out. They get like kind of creative, as you'd say, but then this one they just shoved it down. The Bears, like I couldn't even believe what I was
That was a
watching.
nasty fucking beat right there.
And
Yeah.
then the New York Giants. I mean, I had more.
That was crazy.
I had a huge handle on the money line, so for me to win a little bit of money on a +2.5 for a tie, that's considered a big loss to me. I don't care what anyone says. When you push sometimes like that, like it's a loss. It's a big loss. And then, like I was saying, like my handle was pretty heavy on it that I had to wait. And the only game that I didn't have as much money on the Bengals as I should have done. I mean, it's just that feeling when you're all in on the game. You're like, dude, just hurry up, end it, please.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, and
You
then
know, that was 14-3 early, and Chiefs made it a game.
yeah, 12 was it 12-2-1 was the favorites overall, and then college football they smashed. And it just like was a straight favorites weekend from Thursday all the way up until Sunday.
Well, I mean, you can't always have the dogs like win because you have to have people to put in.
I mean, but that's very lopsided.
Yeah, I mean,
12-2, like
How many of those
going to
favorites
do
covered
that.
too? A lot of those favorites covered.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go over numbers real quick.
7-3 for your girl over here at 70%. And then Brad 2-3, 40%. Al had 0 because he didn't even bet. And then Caleb 55% at 5-4. Bobby 4-3, 57%. Prado, like he was saying, 4-7 at 36%. Hopefully for week 14 as we go into it. Oh, but before that, we are 22-20 last week, and then 52% overall. We've bet 289 and then 202 loss. So we're at 59% for the last 13 weeks. Going into week 14, let's go over Raiders, Rams. That's tomorrow. Spread is 6 and total is 44.5. Big pick. I see a big over ?
I don't think it'll go over. It's just how I'm feeling right now.
Okay. And then Caleb says Raiders money line. Bobby, Raiders. You just like the misery loves company thing, huh?
I love backing the Raiders every week. They're my new favorite team. Is Baker's eligible to start?
Yes.
he is actually.
I saw.
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
But whether they decide to start him or not, I mean, this is the Raiders' season right here. They can't afford to lose this game. I don't know if they can clear 6. So you give them any number, they always scare me as that big of a number on favorites. But they should be able to do it. I know they have no Donald either. I don't think Donald's playing, right?
So what happened to him? He's hurt.
Yeah,
He
he
was?
was hurt
Ankle
last
sprain.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
he's out for sure.
no Donald, no Stafford. You still don't have Cup. I mean, if there's a game to take advantage to against the Rams, it's this one.
Yeah, but then that spread kind of like is like one of those like, oh, will they do it? Will they not? Ha
We
ha
were
ha.
trapped to take the Rams here.
Yeah. But Prado says Rams plus 6.5. Why is that?
Well, because I just indicated it's the 12-2 12-2 run, and then that's why on Monday night I fucking unloaded on the good old Saints, and then after the 98-point fucking victory that the Dallas Cowboys had on Sunday Night Football, I just rolled with the under. There's a trend coming. It's coming in really hard too. The Raiders, as you guys would teach me on the teasers, because teasers is a different language. So
Mhm.
that means you're taking minus half right now to Raiders. Is that what you're telling me?
If you're taking a 6 point,
So
Yeah, the standard teaser is 6 points. So if it's
Yeah.
6.5, then they just need to.
so you go
They need to-
basically Raiders minus
They need to win.
0.05 compared
It's
to a money
basically to
line
win.
of minus 275. Is that correct? Because there's no value. I don't care what anyone says. A minus 275 favorite. So yeah, that's why I will be taking the Rams. Jalen.
No, it's not that. If you do a teaser, you win more money the more teams you put in. It's like a
No, I
triple
understand
parlay.
that. I understand that, but
Yeah,
this
you
will
can't just
be
do one game teaser.
this
That
will
doesn't
be
even make
no,
sense.
no, 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 no. I'm just saying.
Are you saying this is the teaser killer if you do it
Yeah,
on the
this
Raiders?
something
You might as
weird
well take
about-
the Rams straight up.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
something's weird about
Or
this.
Rams.
No,
What's the point?
that's kind of gutsy, choosy. He
No, I'd
could,
rather take the points here because probably the Raiders will fuck around and let them in, and then Jalen Ramsey's still
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey. So
he could potentially do
I mean,
something.
did anyone watch the game last week with the Rams? Did you see the fuckery there? If anything, I knew Geno Smith wasn't good enough to be a minus 7.5, 6.5
yeah.
point favorite on the road, but they should have lost that game.
I didn't see a snap of that game.
Yeah, it was
DK
pathetic.
fucking came to play. That's what happened. He bailed him
Yeah,
out.
Warford was out there doing some damage. Can you tell me who Warford is?
Oh, what school did he go to?
I can't even tell you.
All
See?
right. Okay, so that's the bet. I didn't get anything on Al, but he does have a bet on the next game. So the next one is Vikings versus Lions. The spread is 2.5, and then the total is 53.5. The Lions are pretty good. I don't know, guys.
Wake Forest.
They can
you go.
definitely keep up on a game. So
Demon Deacon.
they're not the Lions that we're like, okay, it's the Lions. You can't say that anymore. Not this year.
I respect
least-
this team.
Yeah. So,
Detroit's just a sloppy team.
but these two teams are fucking crazy. Like, is this a trap to take your boy fucking, Burke? And you know how much it was like, oh God. So I don't know. And then exactly what Brad is saying. He's scared because it's like, come on.
I'm extremely scared too. I just slot Vikings in there. It's gonna be. Just a
It's
slot
like, am I
fest.
really gonna bet on the Lions?
But the
It's like,
Lions defense, though, I think is a little bit, they got
You
a
know
little
what's
something
crazy
going on.
since Detroit on my birthday when I got fucking smoked that day with taking Detroit, they're 4-1. That's what the Lions are right here. And then here's another fun fact for you guys. The Vikings are 1-5-1 against the spread versus the good old NFC. And if you guys watched this game closely last time, Lions should have won. Remember, this is the famous kneecap. He went for a field goal, right? He did.
Yeah.
It was like 4th and short. He went for a field goal.
Yeah,
They get a
long
first
ass
Trying to be
field
trying to be
goal.
They
conservative.
missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think at one point the Vikings have to tone down. They have to. If they don't, then fine. They're the real fucking deal. And I know
They're
I feel like
not
I
the
say
real
that
deal.
all the
They're
time.
not the real deal.
I don't think they are. That's
They
what I'm
don't play.
saying.
They don't
So
play nobody.
So if anything, you could have some real fun with this. You could actually tease this with the game tomorrow on the Lions and have good fun, because if you're scared, or you can,
I'm not teasing through 0. No thanks.
See?
or you can just
Yeah.
take the fucking Lions and then
The smartest thing would be to tease the bikes up because they're gonna
Yeah,
play
but
to each
then-
other's play
but
to each
then
other's
how do you
level.
know? How do you know fucking Burke is not gonna get knocked the fuck out and then it's over? They have
I
nobody.
think the best play in this game is taking the over. Both these teams can score.
Yeah, they definitely can. But I would take the over on. See, this is what I love about totals and what I've learned over the years is that if you have live, like they do on like Wager Attack and most of the books that we use, especially out in California, you could just fucking do that shit live the way it's going.
Yeah, wait for 2 punts. Take the over.
It's just easier and more secured, I don't know, in my eyes, rather than fucking sweating the whole time because you already put your bet in and you're just like, fuck, So I don't know. I think the Lions are definitely coming out and they're ready to go after Burke. That's for sure. It looks like, what was it?
I was gonna say they were winning 24-21 until Burke threw a touchdown with 45 seconds in the fourth
Yeah,
quarter.
see, but those are the
24-28.
things that'll happen. Yeah.
What happened with the Vikings and Jets? Jets had a chance to win, but
Oh, they're on the
first
goal
and
line through a pick.
What happened there?
Through a pick.
At the 1 yard line.
The 1 yard line through a pick. They're gonna win the fucking game straight up.
Yeah, because they were just gonna fucking score.
Happened to me twice in 2 weeks on your fucking wedding day with fucking Mariota, and then that fucking garbage shit right there.
I've
I had
lost
to
4 games
that's
on
all
the 5 yard
cute.
line this year. 4
And
games,
defense.
5 yard line. How about that?
Those are all NFL.
Fucking crazy.
And then when you have it on the opposite side, this is the best. When you have it on the opposite side, and you're like, please, come on, can you score? Don't score. And then they
score.
They score so easy. You're like,
Yeah, of course.
Remember we had them in the college
When you're
game
on
with
the other-
Horizon
yeah.
too. Utah against Florida.
So Brad's scared. Al is close your eyes. Lions -2.5. Caleb is Minnesota Vikings +2.5. Bobby's +2.5 slot fest, like he said. And then yes, Lions -2.5 large. That's
Prado the point.
okay.
you just guys have to be careful when you're betting right now because there's an indication of all these games I've been putting in that everyone's not remembering. Can you guys tell me what when you're doing this, just saying Detroit, do you see where they're at on the playoff?
They're fucking in there like swimwear.
Yeah, they're like the second team looking in at this. So these games are a little bit more heavier to some of these teams. So pay attention to the playoff indications right now with these games.
Yeah, which I think everybody is if they're
I think they're right there with the Raiders too. Same thing with the Raiders.
inclined. These are some important games coming up. These are like playoff previews, and people should know that. You know,
Detroit's
you-
the 9th seed technically sitting right now. Isn't that funny? They're the 9th seed.
Yeah,
And
they have still have a shot, a good shot.
but and I mean I know you're telling people to be careful, but your last week needed to be careful. So I mean I don't know.
If you win on favorites, like I always say, go ahead. That'll never happen again.
I mean, it's all about consistency. I'm not saying that
It'll never
I
happen
won on
again.
favorites. You want to look back fucking 13 weeks. Let's see who has the highest average out of all of us. I mean, I'm just keeping it fucking real, right? So just letting you know. If you want to tell people to be careful, make sure you have credibility. That's
I do
all.
have credibility. Look at the stats.
Yeah, we can go over it. I can
Look at
total
the
it out right
stats.
now.
Look at the stats.
What I do know is that you're 4-7
Good job.
the last week.
And we'll be right back, folks.
All right. So, I mean, I just don't trust. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody that follows him because we all have followers, but
I just promise you this. Please don't let me win this week. I'll make sure I won't be on next week. How about that?
What do you mean you won't be on there? People hate you already. It doesn't fucking matter. All I'm saying,
They'll be
all I'm
like,
saying is
please.
Don't
they'll be
get
like, please
bad
mute this guy.
advice. It's
Please
like a
mute the
bad
guy.
marriage, Bobby. You feel me? Don't give bad advice.
anyway. Ravens versus Steelers, 2.5. Totals 37. Here we go again with the fucking total, Brad. These totals and the Ravens are like somebody is just hella smart going, oh, they're gonna come after this. This is a good total for them to like bait. You feel me? Like,
It's going over.
my God.
All the
And
low totals are going over this week. I don't give a fuck.
so you got Ravens money line, right?
Mhm.
And
I'll take my chances with Harbaugh fucking against the rookie here. I know that the Ravens have struggled down the stretch recently and haven't been who they're supposed to be. But I'll take John against the rookie here. I mean Kenny Pickett's a height, but I
is
just
he
like
eye
that.
enough to beat the Ravens? I feel like these two teams play each other all the fucking time. So
Well, they do. They're in the same division here twice
Right.
a year. So, and the Ravens aren't good at home. They're better on the road. So I just like the Ravens in the spot just to win the game.
all right, homer pick for Al.
Of course. He thinks they have a chance all of a sudden. Don't get him started. He's mind fucked.
That means the Ravens win straight up.
That's probably why he doesn't want to go on the show. He's so mind fucked that he just wants to make sure that we all know that they may still win the Super Bowl. Oh my God. Okay, Caleb has nothing. You've got the Ravens too, Bobby, 2.5.
Hell yeah, I love this game. Baltimore's just one game behind Buffalo and KC. This is an important game for them, and technically they struggle with the Steelers, but I like their position here.
Okay. And then so Lamar is definitely out, right?
Done.
Yeah, he's
It's
out
okay.
for like 3 weeks.
It's
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Huntley's there. We'll
He's
take
not
care of
coming back.
business.
Huntley's plus 2.5. You said you're going with Ravens too, Prado.
Yeah, Huntley. He's not a big drop off. If you guys watched him last year, he fucking balled out. Kid's good.
Yeah,
And
he
what,
is good.
What college did he go to, Brad?
Utah.
Exactly. So that's how you know he's a gamer.
He's a gamer. He gets in there when it matters in fucking games. And he's like the same style of quarterback as Lamar. Not as shifty and
Yeah,
fast,
he's
but
still
he
running.
can run.
Yeah, he's got a better arm than
I
Lamar.
was gonna say he might be
Low-key.
able to throw a little bit better than
Yeah, he's got a
Lamar.
better arm than Lamar.
Oh, yeah, because Lamar runs more than he throws. So, okay. All right. Browns versus Bengals. 6. Total is the spread is 6, total is 47. And then seems like we're all on the Browns here. Brad, you got Browns plus 6. Are they like the kryptonite to Mr. Joey B?
Yeah, as Prado stated earlier in the season on Halloween, it was Joe couldn't do fucking anything in that game.
Not against them, no.
And then to follow up the biggest win of the season against Mahomes, this is a letdown spot. 6 is too much. I thought this line should have been
For coverage.
especially for Joe's record. Joe hasn't beat the Browns, so it's like he goes from never losing to Mahomes to he can't beat the Browns, and the line's 6. Thought it should have been around like 3, at least a field goal, maybe
opened
even
up
a
at
pick 'em
3.
game. Okay,
It opened up at 3.
so money's flying in on Joe for no reason. Is what we're seeing.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Give me the massage parlors. Let's go.
Al says the same thing. Actually, no, we're not all on the same. It's just because, like,
Well, we have a homer right there in Caleb.
yeah, of course,
He's a
Taylor
homer.
gang. Do you remember the times that he took them and then he's like, "Fuck, they lost."
I think he took him like every week. I swear I'd see
Dude,
like
yeah,
Zach Taylor
he's like-
every week on the street.
I remember he was like, "I'm just gonna keep taking him until I fucking win."
No, that was the Chiefs.
Oh yeah,
He was betting well on the Bengals. It was the Chiefs covering a spread. He's like, I'm gonna bet them every week until they cover.
Yeah, Caleb, you know what? Hopefully you get better, dude. He got hit with that RSV fucking flu shit that everybody's been getting. So
Hell yeah, sick.
vitamin
Brad,
C.
The Bengals, the Raiders, the Steelers are all 5 and 7 right now, too, by the way.
Damn, that's
The
competitive.
battle of the 5 and 7s.
Yeah,
right
the
now.
5 and 7. 5
Technically,
games.
Cleveland needs to win this game bad.
Wait, Bengals are 5 and 7?
No. Cleveland. Sorry, Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're
Raiders,
fucking
and
they're better
Browns.
than 5 and 7.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh will shit the bed.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
They'll be the only
too.
one there.
And then Bobby, you've got Browns plus 6. So you're on the same.
Yep. Roll with the hot hand.
Last week, I've never witnessed that in my life. A punt return, an interception to the house, and a fumble to the house in one single game.
And no offensive touchdown.
And
that
yeah, the
many
massage
points.
parlors had like a fumble and a pick, and he had did he even throw 100 yards?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
how did he do?
Did he throw a
It
pick
was
in the end zone?
terrible.
What was
He-
his
Did he throw a pick
horrible
in the end zone?
percentage?
He had 6 points in our fantasy league. That's how bad.
Damn.
Yeah, hey Bobby, it was so bad. Like I couldn't. If any other team was playing them, they would have lost straight up.
Who had him in our league? Al?
Yeah.
I
Al
didn't
had
start
him.
him though.
Yeah, fuck yeah, you did.
Oh my god.
Wow.
He threw for 131 yards,
What was his
54%.
for what was the 11 for 20? What was he?
I'm trying to
He
see. Hold on.
was. Fuck, it doesn't really say here.
I was on Pro Football Reference. Hold on.
So did he throw a pick in the end zone?
Yep.
Okay, I thought I saw that.
Right to him.
It
20
saw the wrong thing.
His
Thought he was still. He thought he was
20
still on the Texans.
22
for a
attempts.
minute, so-
Jeez. His special teams and defense bailed him out. A goal line stop at the 1, and then that punt return, and it was just over from there after that point.
22,
But you think
131 yards, no touchdowns, and a 53.9 rating.
I said, and we think, and the pod thinks that he'll be able to keep up with Joe.
Fuck.
I mean, it's the
Well, that's the
team is-
thing. I It doesn't all have to be him. I mean, they showed that last week.
Brissett was able to annihilate Joe,
See,
right?
Bobby, that's
Nah, it was the defense.
they played
was
against
in
Kyle
there.
Allen.
Yeah, they did play against Kyle Allen.
They're not
Which
playing
I
against
don't know
Joe
why.
Burrow.
I don't know why he's still in the NFL.
But Joe Burrow
I
looks
forgot
like
he was
Kyle
still in
Allen when the
NFL.
Browns play him. That's
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so nothing for Prado on that one. Jets, Bills. Is anybody taking anything?
Nah.
I don't know. What Jets beat them straight up last time. They should have won last week. Now the spread's 9.5. I'm scared.
If it goes to 10, will you do it?
No, I'm staying away from this game.
Degenerate. Watch us come back next week. Okay, we ended up doing.
And I ended up taking the Jets money line here in the spot. I just like them a lot. You're already plus 350 on the money line.
The Jets are hanging on to
Newsletter.
dear life for the 8th spot right now.
I think the
on
New York,
7th.
both New York teams are going to hit a nice little skid that's due for them.
What's amazing is if they lose that game, which
Yeah.
they're expected to lose, they could fall right out like that quick. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Robert's
The Jets?
on the line.
Yeah.
And turns out the Jets need a quarterback again.
Jeez. Okay, nothing for the pod on that. Sorry, listeners. We're just a little bit distorted, I would say. But like I said, maybe under, but it's too tough. It's 9.5, the spread, and then 44. I don't know. I just don't know. New York teams are hard to trust right now. It's kind of iffy. Texans versus Cowboys, 17. That's a huge number.
This
Highest
line,
spread of the year.
I'm gonna tell you something. This line couldn't be high enough. I'm just letting you know that right now.
And then total is 45. So you want the boys, whatever? Look at you,
44
Bobby.
nothing. Final score.
Whatever line you want. This probably will be one of the first like minus 17s or minus 18s I take in my life.
Really?
Honest-
You're like, it's
honest
the
to God.
first. Yeah. No, I
Texans
get
are
it.
horrendous. They said, are they doing another QB change? I saw some they're doing a QB change.
Who would they put in there? The Davis.
Or was
I
it was it
begging
was
for
it
Davis
them or
Mills
was
to
it
come in last week.
it was either them or I swear to God it was them.
I'm gonna go
Ooh.
look. I'm gonna go look.
Who's even the quarterback? Like,
Davis Mills.
I
and
know,
Davis
but
Mills.
backup is what I mean.
Turns out Matt Schaub's suiting
Kyle
up this
Allen.
week.
That's what I'm trying to find out. Backup. If you need one.
I
You're
don't think
better
they
off
carry
running a
guy on the
Wildcat with
roster.
Dameon Pierce.
Yeah, please.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cowboys.
they're going back. Yeah, going back to Mills.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, they are. I was begging
Yeah.
for him to come in. I swear, if he
Who?
came in last week, he would have. They would have covered.
Who?
Davis Mills. From
Yeah, but he
Stanford.
was injured, right?
No, they benched him
No,
because he was
benched
playing like
him.
shit.
They thought Kyle Allen would be
But
better.
what do they have to lose by play? Yeah, I don't fucking get that. If you don't have anything to lose at this point, then why are you not
their
just playing the guy?
dignity. They just want to say whatever dignity
They have no
left.
dignity.
They
They've
have
been
none.
pissed on.
I'm telling you this. Last week, that game was single-handedly probably one of the worst games I've seen in all year. It's top 3 worst games I've
Top
seen. I
3.
couldn't believe what I was watching. Like you just said, why do you put the guy in if you guys already suck?
Yeah, like why don't you just do it? Just do it. You have nothing else to lose. Like-
I was looking at that. I was looking at that game in my hotel room in the third quarter. I was like, "Oh, cool, man!"
And if he could throw-
gonna find a way to cover. And then I checked my phone. I was like, "What just happened? 33 points in the fourth quarter."
No, but it's like if he could throw, then just give the guy a chance to fuck shit up. And guess what? If they get interceptions, it is what it is. At least he fucking tried. You know what I mean? And he got paid for it. It is what it is. I don't get it with some of those teams. It's like, what the hell? But anyway, nobody else has anything on that one. Maybe the
I have the boys minus 30.
Yeah, so I have boys minus 17 as
It
well.
just,
Oh,
I
you
mean,
should do the alternate line right here.
You did minus
Mike-
30?
my
I'm
cash.
just saying, like, if it's available, I'll take it.
Alternate line's probably minus 24.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go to I don't think you could still
You
tease
could
it.
do it on all these games like that. They'll
Yeah.
throw
Yeah.
something up there.
Cowboys are just one of those teams.
That
where
defense
when
against that offense is just going to be a fucking
Yeah,
mess.
when they play bad teams, they destroy them.
Yeah, they beat the shit out
for
of them.
sure. Then they don't
And
give
then-
a fuck.
And then
either.
and then you look at it later, you're like, damn, I should have took that minus 13 or that minus 12 or whatever.
Not the damn. Talk to your own self over your shoulder like you dumbass. All right. Eagles versus New York team, New York Giants. Eagles -7 for Brad. Spread is 7, obviously, and then total is 45.5. Brad, you're taking your Eagles.
I am. I had no business covering that game last week with the Giants on +2. Should have lost the fucking game. The wheels are starting to. They loosened up the lug nuts over there on the Giants. They're starting to fall apart a little bit. And
Why is
just-
that? Why do you guys think that?
Because they
It's
have no
weird.
wide receivers.
exactly. Richie James Jr. is your best wide receiver. You have issues. Saquon, he's had a great season. He's done really well, but
He sucks.
listen,
What the
he's had a
fuck?
great season. He's bro for the Giants, bro. We're talking about the New York Football
Did you watch
Giants
the
here.
game last week? What did he do?
I did nothing because they keyed in on him. The Eagles are going to do a great job of shutting him down. They're going to throw it back there and let Danny Dimes try to do his thing, and Danny Dimes is going to piss the fucking bed.
Is this a famous blowout 7 big pick?
I think this is a
Yeah,
blowout
it
7
is.
here.
It is.
Okay. All right. Nothing else on that, Bob or Prado?
No, I love the Eagles. In this
I don't
spot.
see it on here.
Sorry, I didn't put it in there, but I definitely like the Eagles. New York Giants fucking suck.
Okay.
They suck. Danny Dimes is back to being Danny Dimes. I can almost guarantee whatever his prop is for interceptions. Go ahead and take
Take it
that
over.
because it's gonna.
Do you think like they'll at least want to try and show up, and then the Eagles are just like, bro, get the fuck out of my way?
Oh
Like,
no, they're
skip on.
definitely like the only thing that's going to keep them in the game is Dable. I mean,
If he
No,
can.
he's a shit coach. After what he did last week, he's a shit fucking.
bro,
coach.
he's turned the Giants around a little bit. He's won some games with the Giants. Bro.
Here comes the coach thing.
He's like,
You know what I
he's
hate
like the
about
number
the
one
NFL?
coach
This
of
is
the
what
year.
I hate about
candidate.
the NFL. We kind of crown people a little bit too quick.
I know. I hear you.
So let me ask you this: They're
here
seven.
we
They were
go.
7-2, right? So let's say they go
Telling you.
7-9. What is he a good coach?
From what did they do last year? They probably went like 3-15 last year.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
think.
I mean,
what is it?
you
What
can't-
is it? If they can finish with a positive record, it'll be the first time since when?
Fuck.
Yeah, you got to
20
give credit.
2012.
20.
I think what Brad is trying to say is like you got to give credit where credit is due. We're not trying to say, hey, you're the MVP of all fucking coaching. It's just like at least there's a coach there that's actually getting some wins. And maybe he's going on a downtrend, you know?
I'm more saying like this. Danny Dimes was the laughing stock of the league last year. Everyone said the Giants need a new quarterback. The Giants need a new quarterback.
And he actually
They
did.
still do.
They do, but the guys won some games with Daniel fucking Jones. Remember, he had Josh Allen last year. Now he goes from Josh Allen to fucking Danny Dimes. It's a huge downgrade. Right
You got to figure that out. Yeah.
It's like going to a supermodel, and down to
It's funny
nothing.
that this is coming from the guy that has Daniel Jones on his fantasy, folks. So that's where there's
Because
some bias coming
he
in.
can run the football and
That's because
score
I
with his
hoarded all the
legs, sir.
fucking quarterbacks.
He
Hey, how
sure
you
did
doing in
last week, and
fantasy,
then he
Prado,
fumbled
huh?
it.
How you doing? How you doing?
Huh?
Tell everyone what place you're in.
Yeah.
Third to last.
There you go.
Hey, how about this? Talk to me when you guys have
Oh,
a
shit.
chip.
Hey, I'll be talking soon.
Oh my
I'll be
God.
talking soon.
That's his like last resort.
I know,
had a
because
comment
look,
about the
he'll
college
always say,
thing.
"Oh, what about this year? What about this year? Last year's irrelevant." Exactly. Fucking last 5 years are irrelevant. We're on this year, Prado. It's 2022.
You're right, and you better pray you win.
I love how
I'm
Bobby
probably
G
not gonna
is
win,
here
bro.
In the background,
I'm not gonna
He's
win.
just-
He has
I already know
Daniel
that.
Jones on his team, folks. Daniel
As
Jones.
my backup, I got a baby, dude. I'm the baby bottle pops, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he doesn't have
I
baby
got
bottle.
I have a
pop.
5'7" quarterback, bro.
the little,
Guy,
the little tiny
guy looks like a fuck yeah. The little,
Tyler.
he looks like a fucking what do you call it? A bobblehead out there
That's what-
compared to all these
As
fucking
what I would,
guys.
as what we would call our daughter, little petite. All right, so let's go with next game: Jags versus Titans. Oh God, the fucking like misery loves company teams, huh? 3.5, and then total is 41.5. Bobby, you're gonna like the Titans on this one -3.5.
Just sliding this one back in here after last week's murder
Run
fest.
it back.
They get back on track. Who knows if Trevor's going to play? If he does, I think it'll be a mistake.
Yeah, fuck
Jags are done. Titans is a good spot to to basically cleanse themselves of last week.
You just take them and run it back. I was thinking the same thing too earlier today that like I might as well just fucking run that shit back because we lost hella, right? Them as dogs.
Mhm.
So fuck it. Prado, do you have anything on this? Brad didn't have anything.
No, I just can't. I told Bobby text me last week. He's like, "Hey, do you like the Titans?" And I was like, "I'm scared to take them. I don't want to take them." I took them on the sheet, but I texted him. I was like, "I'm scared." I just sense like a fucking beatdown. And here's another team with a quarterback controversial thing going on. Watch, he might be out next year.
Panel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where does he go? Where does he go?
he has an option contract. He has an option for like 36 million, which they already are going to say, "Hey, you're going to either reconstruct this or get the hell out." Because I mean, I feel like he's not going to be there next year. That's just my gut guess on Tannehill.
Where there's
So think about
always
it. Is he worth 36 million?
Hell no, it's fully worth
They
36
paid him-
bucks.
They paid him that bag. They paid him that bag when he was balling out. When
Yeah,
he beat the.
He
when
was
beat the
balling out at
Patriots.
That was all AJ Brown. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
all A.J. Brown. It's when Derrick Henry had that monster year.
I think they just need to go get another quarterback, and they'd actually be pretty competitive.
yeah, I think that's like a lot of teams' problems for sure. All right, no one else took anything on that as far as Caleb and Al. I said maybe the Titans, I might run it back, but that's pretty much it on the pod. KC versus Broncos. Oh God, another fucking game like this. Spread is 9.5. Total is 43. Brad, you've got KC finally covering a -9.5 in a while.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes has never lost a road division game.
Okay, good to
Wow.
know.
That's going to be probably my survivor play to burn them this week, huh?
There's no look. I'll fucking take a gun right to the mouth if fucking Broncos beat them or even get close to them. That team sucks.
Their
That
defense
team
is good, but
sucks.
they can only do so much.
Yeah,
Look, the defense is good, but there's a whole other.
Well, there's no
monster
help.
coming down.
Yeah, there's no help.
it's
When
funny.
Russell goes
Last week,
3 and
that's-
out every fucking
look,
play.
realistically, I'd say this last week, the Broncos should have won straight up. Again, the miraculous play at the end. I actually really liked the Broncos when it went all the way up to 10. And then I told Brad, I was like, this probably if I could pick the stupid Houston Texans, I could pick the stupid fucking Broncos. Their defense, it's sad. They're another team. Their defense can damn near win a game. It's crazy.
They're just on the
Yeah.
field too long. They're on the field. all
they're
fucking
gassed.
game.
No,
And they don't really like, you know what they're missing? The guys that will be able to grab those pick sixes and just take it to the house.
I mean, they're
I mean,
missing a quarterback that was supposed to
Pick
put up
sixes
20
are
points
far
a
and
game.
few between. I wouldn't say they're missing that. They're missing a fucking coach and a quarterback.
No, but I'm saying on the defense. Of course, we know the coach and the quarterback.
No, the defense isn't missing
Yeah,
shit. But
their
you held the
defense is good,
fucking
but-
the Ravens to 3 points all game. They did their fucking job.
No,
Yeah.
they are, but if they could just score for their own team, they probably would and try.
It was 23
Probably
seconds. They scored that last touchdown
It's
too.
fucking
shouldn't-
crazy.
They shouldn't have to though. I mean, their offense
Exactly.
is
I mean, I think that's what they're trying to say. It's like you signed this huge contract, can't get rid of the fucking dude. And then you got your boy over there who's trying to coach a team.
Old smack it.
Yeah, doesn't even know how to coach. Like, what the hell?
That's called hiding behind Aaron Rodgers for a couple years.
And hiding behind the
How did he
Legion of
get that
Boom.
job?
Yep.
Like if you go look at their and just to let you know, who is it? The right here, they missed a field goal. Remember, Brad, you were like, this is going to be a 68-yarder or something like that.
Oh, McManus.
Yeah. So they did have a chance.
They just need some work. That's what it is.
And
Who's taking Broncos plus 9.5? Jesus. Oh, that's Caleb.
I can do it. It kind of makes sense in a weird way, but I can't do it.
That's Caleb.
The reason I like the Chiefs is because it's the same line. They throw out another 9.5. Everyone's yeah, they covered last week 9.5. Yeah.
They're gonna do it again.
Oh yeah, he did have a chance. It was a 63-yard field goal for the game winner, and he was just short.
That's not. You know what? For that guy, for McManus, that's not. He can make that.
I know, but
in Denver, he can make that. Not in
Yeah.
regular sea level.
I know, but like give them like see just like the Giants game, put it like 5 yards closer, maybe.
Yeah.
That's it. Then they
Remember,
probably
this is the story of the Broncos season. They
They
started
can't
off
get
the
it 5
year-
yards closer. They can't
Yeah,
even get
they
it
started
across
off
to
the
the other
season like
fucking
that.
side. What the fuck are you talking about? 5 yards closer? Where? With what quarterback? Fucking the other way with Sierra at Sierra's house in the
Funny,
backyard.
everyone used to talk shit about me when I used to talk about how good Russell Wilson was.
Hey, look,
now I
I'll
can't
be
hear
the
anything
fir-
anymore.
Look, let Russ cook those fucking bacon hot dogs, bro. That's
No,
about
I
all.
was just trying to say because you were like, all they had to do is it's like all they have to do is win the goddamn game and they can't do nothing. You
Yeah,
know,
Russell Wilson.
God,
Hey, I was the first one to see. I'll admit things when I'm wrong, but
for
he was
sure.
good the last 10 years.
I thought
But
they
this
were
year he
gonna be
sucks.
better. Yeah.
But I
Alright.
did say that the Broncos would come in last in the division.
All right. Next game, Panthers versus Seahawks. Spread is 3.5. Total is 43.5.
Give me the
They have
misery.
no
Give me the
one.
Panthers money line.
I'm gonna take Panthers.
All right. 3.5. 3.5. Very odd for them to have 3.5, huh?
This
It
is
opened up
Darnold.
at 5.
This is Darnold playing.
Yeah, it's Darnold.
Darnold's
It
team, baby.
opened up at 5.
I think it's it's Darnold. Okay, so you got Panthers. Brad, why are you taking Panthers? Are you taking Panthers?
Oh, because I mean, they got rid of Baker. Seahawks had no business winning that game last week. They pissed it away so many different times. The
But
Panthers
are they at
have
Seahawks?
they're in Seattle. The Panthers have a good defense,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
and I just keep reverting back to this game. I know it's a long time ago, but Gino won the game against the Broncos in the first half, and then didn't score a point in the second half. So against a good defense like the Panthers, I could see something similar. Maybe like take a Seahawks first half and then flip it around and
Oh,
take
like
the
a
Panthers
little-
second half.
Remember I said he's really bad on the road. Every L he's had except
Ooh.
Gino. Go look at his
They're not
stats.
playing
He beat
on the road.
Detroit and then he lost to the Saints. That was like a low-key shootout.
He got smashed by the. I mean, it was like a smash bowl. How about that?
They're not playing on the road. They're
they
back
got
at home
skunked.
where family are referees. They go to fucking Pete Carroll's house. They hang out.
Mm.
Pete Carroll
They
is
chew
the
some gum
godfather.
together.
Yeah, it's
This
the
line's
godfather
dropped
to
1.5.
their fucking
Oh yeah,
daughters.
that's right. The listeners don't know. Kenneth Walker's out. Their backup running backs out.
Oh yeah, DJ Dallas.
And
he's
they
hurt.
have no one
DJ
to
Dallas
run.
is out.
And who else they have? They have another guy I saw that was out too,
Travis
which is a
Homer.
little shocking. And the look
Yeah,
ahead line just
Travis
let you
Homer,
know.
I think, stayed today. They're still waiting on him.
Turns
Yeah,
out they're busting Chris Carson out of the retirement
Chris Carson.
They're looking.
He's gonna risk his neck.
with his broken neck.
Like this,
Poor guy.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
That guy's gotten years taken off his life.
Oh
DJ,
yeah,
bro.
poor guy. If he dies at 40, I feel bad.
Their safety's out.
I mean, it's true. The guy's been hurt his whole
Okay,
career.
so
in the
no one else
NFL.
has anything on this game. I just want to make sure. Takers, non-takers. Okay.
I like the Panthers. That's it.
All right. Next game. Tampa Tom versus the Niners coming home. Spread is 3.5. I don't know if that moved, but total is 37. Let's see. Let me see what I know. All the homers, what we all have, but let me just take a look here. Brad doesn't have anything, do you, Brad? No.
I'm debating. I'm thinking about taking the Sarah High School alumni here.
And then we got so over here we've got
I want to know Brado's record when he fades the Niners.
It's bad.
I don't fade the
Is it?
Niners very often. I take them more
He-
than
he
I
No,
talks
fade them.
he
about it.
really doesn't. He only does when he has this when we play like fucking. I think when we played like Mahomes
Name
or
a
something.
time where I faded the Niners. Yeah, I took the Niners with you fucking pieces of shit and got smoked on your fucking birthday.
That's true.
And I like the Chiefs too. I just didn't want to be that guy
On his birthday.
on his birthday.
Yeah.
You guys went through the game on his birthday.
Okay, so wait, let me tell you what Al said. TB plus 3.5 since Tom is a dog. Rookie QB first start rule. That's what he put. So I'm sure That's what his analysis is. And then Caleb likes his boy, Tom Brady, gave him all these championships for his team. So he's got to take them plus 3.5.
Caleb needs to figure out, does he like him or not? The guy's
He
like,
likes him. At the end of the
Come on,
day,
the guy
he
brought him
has-
6 fucking Super
yeah,
Bowls.
but
He
then
loves
he's
them.
texting a
Yeah.
thing, guys washed. He's no good.
He's a
irrelevant with
comedian.
our coach. Like,
you know
come
what,
on.
You know what, Caleb? I know you have a poster in your bathroom. It's very small and tiny.
And it's
He's
under
always
the
got the-
toilet seat. Come on, don't get it twisted.
And he definitely has a jersey. You already know.
He has one of those fat heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
All right. Bobby, SFML, Aaron Judge revenge. What does that mean to you? And
There
everybody
was,
else?
you see that clip of Tom Brady talking to Aaron Judge in the tunnel?
No.
I did.
Yeah, it was the clip of him talking in the tunnel. They're both wearing well, obviously he's wearing the Tom Brady jersey. He's telling him
No,
not
he
to go
was
to San
actually
Francisco,
wearing
man.
Mike Evans.
Oh, was he?
Oh, was he?
Yeah, everyone thinks that's a Mike Evans jersey.
I thought it was the 12.
I know. What that's how much of a fucking loser he is.
I don't want to talk
I
about
was
Aaron
on-
Judge.
I
Next
was on the
subject.
plane.
know.
I was on the plane on the way back, and I just paid for Wi-Fi. And the first notifications from Bleacher Report, and it says San Francisco, and Aaron Judge had in San Francisco. And I was showing Bianca. I was like, and then like probably 45 seconds later, I open up Twitter, and then I see it, and he's like, oh, well, it comes out that he actually is not confirmed by San Francisco. And I was like, oh my god,
Fucking
please,
paid for
are you
Wi-Fi just for
serious?
that news. Fuck
Yesterday
that.
was the best and worst day of my life thus
I
far.
mean, I had like
the same
45
time.
seconds of joy there.
I know.
Now, I can
that's
see
the
I-
worst.
I was
I can see
so
this-
psyched. I was fucking
Yeah.
like overboard at fucking this meeting. I wanted to hang up so bad. And then we see, oh guys, it's fake or whatever the hell. I don't even know what they said. It was just like stupid.
Jump the gun
Never-
was the terminology
that-
there.
that reporter should lose his job.
Straight
Yeah,
back to the
straight
gutter.
up.
Fucking
Uh,
reporting fake news. Was it CNN?
Yeah, I've never seen that shit. I've never seen that before, ever like that.
Yeah, like fake.
yeah, like, oh, here you go. And then you're like, what?
Maybe like the Tom.
No, I
Brady
mean, I guess we
retire.
see it every day now with Kanye and his fucking.
Nah, none like that.
craziness.
There's never a big player ever in the history of
Oh, well,
fucking
yeah,
a
yeah,
big
yeah.
bag like
And
that.
they take it back.
Yeah, and then they take it back. You're like, what kind of a fucking joke is this?
What if it literally happened where he was like, yes, and then they're like, yeah, and then like he's like, wait, no, that's not what I mean, and then they fucking
If you're the Giants, what do you do if that happens?
fucking
The
piss
cat-
on
the
him.
cat's out of the bag. What do you? I mean, you have to jump the gun, or you just let it be.
I don't know.
When that happened, they should have fucking called them up and said, hey, we got 40 more for you too, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we got one more year.
We just
next
sent you
year,
like 4 Lamborghinis to your house for every
Yeah,
single one of your
something,
family members.
something.
They're all
Anyways.
orange and black just to represent the colors of.
As far as the 49ers versus Palo Alto faithful Tom Brady, I think that
San Mateo.
San Mateo, sorry. I think it'll be a pretty low scoring game. I think it's going to be a pretty sloppy game, believe it or not. I do think that we can definitely clear the 3, but I think a money line play here is probably just the easiest bet for me.
Okay. And then Prado, you obviously have the spread at 3.
Yeah, I don't like the money line. It's just not worth it. If I like the money line, I might as well take the +3 and just fucking roll it that way. Tom, after his heroic win against fucking Andy Dalton, good job. Good job. Go ahead, praise the fucking guy. You fucking beat Andy Dalton. You were 1-4 against the Saints. Like, what do you?
Yeah, I
get the
mean,
fuck
Andy's
outta
a
here.
hell of a competitor, man. I tell
Yeah.
He was sweating.
Guy
on
is
the sideline,
0-10 on Monday Night Football. prime
you
time.
can't make it up. You can't.
Yeah,
make it
and you beat that guy by 1 point because of a fucking no call. No one talks about it, where there was a fucking helmet to helmet play on 3rd and 17, and the guy got fucking speared.
Well, didn't you see the?
He
the ref
scored
ran the
before
rigging
and there was a
games?
holding, right?
Huh?
And then it was like, God. Go ahead.
Have you guys seen that clip where 2 refs are talking to each other? The guy doesn't have his mic turned off yet. He's like, "So what we're gonna do here is," and then he's like, "Oh shit," and then mutes the mic. Oh, you gotta
Oh.
watch it. It's fucking great.
That's
That's how you-
so like, oh.
He's
my
like, "So
God.
what we're gonna do here? Like, as they threw a flag. So they're
Classic
like,
classic Vinovich.
Yeah, it's like
Uh-huh.
that's why I'm like the Niners defense is very scary, and Tom has no
Oh,
line.
he's going to cry by the
I
end.
just
of the
hope-
both
season.
defenses are pretty good. You kind of like you're just gonna sit
Here
here
comes
and tell me
Brad.
that Brock Purdy is gonna get it done against a good defense in his first start. I
Wait,
mean,
let me ask. Can I ask you this?
Your
Can
boy
I
Vita
ask you
Vea
this?
is
Can I
gonna
ask
come
you this?
after.
I'm actually glad you brought this up. Since when was
Yeah.
Tampa Bay's defense good?
okay, they're good enough against a fucking rookie, bro. This is a better defense than they're not playing the fucking Pee Wee 49ers here.
Well, this is the same team that lost to fucking PJ Walker, the same team that fucking lost to damn near should have lost to Mariota. This is the same team you're talking about, right?
Those are both division games.
But PJ Walker,
This is both division games.
get the fuck. Look, this
Philip
guy's
Philip
making up
Philip
quarterbacks
Philip
now.
James Walker had a fucking best game of his life, bro. Everyone's due for one of those. Mariota,
the
same
best
thing.
game of his
Best
life.
game of his life. Look at him now.
PJ Walker, and all of a sudden, fucking, I'm just disgusted.
Look,
now.
if
I
I'm
gotta
gonna
be
bet this
biased, and I
game-
have to take my own team. So I don't
I'm
really care.
I'm
They're gonna
taking
win.
Tampa here if I'm gonna bet this game. But because you guys want to bet on your own team and join the misery when Tom comes into town, be my guest.
Yep, rushing.
Well, he's a
defense
dog. I feel like
ranked
they want him to
18th.
take. They want to take.
So
the dog.
good. They're just not a good team. They have a bad O line. Their team is not good.
Well, they're
Even
not
my
cutting
buddy,
it.
my
And,
buddy
I mean,
was
who,
texting me during
who
that
is
game.
in
He's
that
like,
fucking? Who's it?
he's
Who
like-
is in that division anyway?
They're the
Saints,
worst.
Falcons, Panthers.
See,
Bucks.
and so who's won the most games? 5.
I mean,
Right?
if
Yeah.
you think about it, your guys' division isn't very good either.
Get out of here with your 5 games.
I'm just saying. You got
You
the
feel me?
Rams and Cardinals down
We
there.
have two
Fucking.
teams that are actually in
We're the
playoff.
number
What-
one in,
Okay,
in
what
our.
is
And we
your
all
division
know
at?
Seattle's gonna fucking fall off, bro. We all know that.
But what is your division at? Can we just laugh at it real quick?
Hey, but you can go and laugh at my division all they want. They suck
Yeah.
too.
Your team's not even in the fucking playoff run.
Sir, unlike me, unlike you, I can admit things. You can be there and live in delusional
Yeah, it's
fucking
so true.
fantasies.
It's true.
Go
He
ahead.
says the truth. Sometimes you just can't
I
help. but
remember
laugh
when you
at it.
said your division was the best.
It
Listen,
was the best.
It
Prado can
never
never be
was.
pointed in
Then
his
the
How could something
own
be if
decision.
it never
Sir,
happened?
Sir, then the season's got to go through its cycle, and it's going through its cycle, and we're not the best division. Neither is your division. You know what the best
No,
division
definitely not
is?
the best division.
The
but our
NFC
division
East is
better
the
than
best
your
division.
It
The
is
NFC East is the best
right
division.
now.
Okay,
Do you see the
That
record?
is true.
Do you see the records?
and you know what they were last year? The NFC least, so anything can happen. And I mean, I know you guys think you're winning the Super Bowl, but not with Brock Purdy. Okay, bye.
All right, let's go with Dolphins. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Sorry, guys. Dolphins versus Chargers Sunday night. This got flexed, right, Brad?
Little flex action right here.
Yep. And spread is 3, and the total is 52. You're obviously going to be biased. Take your own team and the over. And that's because Tua's hurt. Is he even playing? I don't even know.
He's
There's
fine.
some biasy here, and then there's also that Miami's coming to the West Coast 2 weeks back to back, which I know in the NFL, and the more you travel,
Takes
and,
a toll.
within a week, it does take a toll on you.
And it looks like Bobby, you don't have anything on this. Very interesting. Huh?
I'll probably put something.
Huh?
I don't think I'd take Miami in this spot.
All right. Caleb Al has Chargers +3. I think he's on board with Brad, but he's gonna take the points, and then Caleb has -3 Dolphins. I don't know if he knows two is playing or whatever, or does he?
He
care?
knows.
All right, and then you got Chargers money line large. Prado.
Yeah, unlike Brado, I actually take money lines on when in positions that you're supposed to. But
Look at
Brandon
the
doesn't
sheet,
know about
sir.
that.
Look at the sheet.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
I'll
why don't you put on another pair of glasses?
listen? I'll believe it when you do it. You never do it. Shut up. You'll go to
Hey.
+3 before game time.
Oh, he
taking the
doesn't
money
want
line,
you
sir.
to take the money line, is what he's saying.
No, he'll go. He won't do it. He'll do +3. I promise you.
I mean, when you go with gut feelings like the Giants last week, it just works out for you. I mean, what do you want me to do?
Yeah. All right. So wait, Bobby, you got Chargers +3.
Yeah, I just put that in there.
Okay. Are you on board with Mr. Herbert over here?
I'm on board. I bought my ticket.
All right.
And that little bitch Herbert, he better fucking play.
Okay, I like the
Phillip
over
Rivers Jr.?
this game.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
the
they take
battle
it
of the
for sure.
quarterbacks that should have been. That's what it is. The
the
quarterbacks that could have
flip-flop.
should have been. Yep.
I think the over I've taken it on both teams before when they played, so definitely another one of those
Both defenses suck.
like Swiss cheese.
Swiss.
Ready for the sandwich. You know what I mean? Okay.
They're just getting mayoed up in the fucking locker room. That's it.
Just-
Dolphins defense is definitely better than Tampa Bay's defense. I could say that
Oh
much.
god, here we go again. You just can't win with this guy, huh? You guys.
No,
he
it's
has to be
actually
right
no,
all the
it's
time.
actually the truth.
He has to be right all the time.
Over the
just to
last
let you
couple
guys
weeks,
know.
the Dolphins defense is really taking a step back.
Yeah,
I think it's actually Tua that's been taking a step back. It really their defense keeps them in the games. They get little turnovers and stuff. It's Tua. Tua is not good.
I mean, that left arm is a fucking
No,
already
he
a
just
noodle.
got-
And the
And
guy's
he
25.
got pancaked by us a couple different times. So
Other than that little first yard play, 75 yards, he didn't do shit.
How about that underthrown ball to Tyreek? It just hangs in the air so
I
long.
know.
so bad. All right, the last game, Patriots versus Cardinals. Why didn't this get flexed out? Oh my god, Monday
I
night,
know.
Jesus.
I noticed they don't really flex Monday night.
it's a hangover.
It's Sunday night they flex.
It's called desperation, Brad, for Monday.
Yeah.
You're on tilt. You don't know what team to take. They both suck. What are you gonna fucking do? All right.
I'm with the person at the bottom on this one.
Spread is 1.5 and the total is 44.5.
Person at the bottom, fade the cast again. Arizona money line.
I'm with that guy.
Explain.
Explain here. Well, Cardinals are coming off a late bye week. You know, they had a little rest here in week 13, coming off a bye. And the Patriots fucking suck. They
Sorry, Caleb.
suck. They suck bad too.
Why are we taking the Patriots again? The cast. I know. I
Mac-
remember.
Mac
I
Jones.
remember
They're
getting fucking
betting on a
Jones.
coach right
rotten.
now. You're betting on a coach. Listen, Matt Patricia calls the plays and Mac Jones is the quarterback. They're not going to win.
No.
Mac Jones
1000%.
is like what I've said from the gate, as I've always break down these quarterbacks. He's fucking trash. He's not good. And then I was thinking to myself, I was kind of blaming on Matt Patricia. Matt Patricia don't trust Mac Jones because he should go talk to him and say, bro, you're not good. You can't throw the
I
ball
think
like
he
I want you to.
has.
Like, yeah.
But Matt Patricia's not good himself either.
He's not
You
good
got to
either,
run a
bro.
play that's
You gotta
longer
admit,
than a
he's not
5-yard
good
out
either.
route.
Because he can't trust his quarterback. That's why he's designed these plays
But
for.
I mean,
Actually,
you can trust anyone
Sir,
to step over the goddamn line. Okay,
When
you're
your
when it's
season's
forced.
on the line, you got to let it loose.
Yeah.
you know what it is? It's funny because, like, check this out. Shady McCoy had this little interview where he came out. I don't know if you saw it. He said they were like, "Oh, the legend Bill Belichick." You know, he's like, "What legend? You mean the legend that got rid of Tom Brady?" He's like, "How many of those games did fucking the legend win? I thought Tom Brady won the games." And then he's like, "So if you take away that, what is Bill Belichick?" And I'm like, and then he's like, "This is the team you have. This is who Bill Belichick is. Last 2 years, he'd be a 500 average coach." I'm just saying, that's just like the brutal truth because, like, he had Tom Brady.
Yeah.
No, but I think it goes both. You know what I mean? Like you have a
Nah.
good coach, and then
Nah.
you
I
have
think you need
Yeah,
without
you need.
Tom.
I used to
yeah.
think it was Bill.
obviously you need
It's
an
fucking
athlete.
all Tom.
Yeah, but you could say that for any of the good coaches that don't have good weapons or athletes. They're not going to get
Well, I
lucky.
mean, that's the job of the coaches in the front
Right.
office is to go get weapons. The
Yeah.
Patriots, they can't continue to go off this mindset and
He
mentality
just-
to
yeah, he
draft
just keeps thinking.
nobodies.
Correct.
He just keeps thinking that he's gonna find another nobody that will do it. You know what I mean?
Which he might, but it ain't gonna be
It's
anytime
not gonna
soon.
happen right now. No.
He'll
For a bad
retire
team.
soon.
I
He'll
mean,
retire
for
soon.
his sake and for all the fans' sake, probably.
Yeah,
He
you
should.
should retire. That actually be a really
They're
good
due
idea.
for 20 years of drought.
Yeah,
They have to be.
Come on.
Yeah, they are 100%.
Sorry, Caleb. It's just gonna have to happen. I
Yeah.
know it's your uncle and all that bullshit, but Jesus, it's
Let's
over.
put it like this: let's put it out of your misery. They're never gonna win shit ever again. How about that?
You
Yeah,
should bring
si-
out your
Six
dust.
Super Bowls in 20
your
years.
dust
You
bunny.
should be happy with that.
Very
Bring out the
happy.
dust bunny and start fucking dusting your little trophies there, huh?
Dallas will win a Super Bowl before New England does. And I know I'm going to get shot for that statement, but it's true.
It is true.
Okay, so you're taking the under 44, and then that's Brad under 44 and a half. And then we've got, is this Al, Bill? He's taking Bill money line, which is this just sounds like a repeat for when the Cast got beat up. And I
Yep.
think I took a teaser. That's the only reason why I survived. Bill minus 1.5. That's Mr. Caleb. And then Bobby, you're with the Caleb and Al crew here, or what?
Yeah, I get a little scared when I'm with Caleb a little bit, but it is what it is. I'm not even a little Hummer. Cardinals, I've been beat too many times this
Oh, it's
season
just
by
a team you
Cardinals.
don't like. I hear you. I hear you.
I mean, they play a barn burner with the Chargers. Is a weird one. They get blown out by us. They lose against the Seahawks.
They should have beat us.
Vikings.
We just happened to go for 2.
Yeah,
Their team is
but-
kind of just iffy and sketchy, but I feel like Prado might have a point with they might be due. As he would always say.
Marquise
he
Brown
might
is
be.
finally like healthy again, and you got Nuclear Hopkins. Like, I feel like that'll be a little tough for the Patriots to slow down.
Yeah, they got a little bit of a at least more stars over
Yeah,
there.
it's kind of a nasty duo if you think about it. I don't know what other duo is as nasty as that.
You just
Yeah, I
gotta
mean
look-
Hopkins he's gonna do his thing. That's what's
who's
scary
their
about that.
quarterback over there? The backup guy
Who? For Cardinals?
Yeah, not for baby bottle pop.
McCoy.
Bottle.
Colt McCoy.
Yeah, okay, so he can kind of figure.
He's
it
not
out.
playing, is he?
Who's playing?
No,
Kyler's playing.
it's
Tyler's
Tyler.
playing.
Oh, he's playing. He's back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's back.
Look at you, baby bottle.
Of course he
I'm
would
checking
know.
my
He's the
fantasy
quarterback.
team, man. Is there something I don't know that you know? Or something?
Yeah.
He's fucking
No,
playing.
he's playing.
Yo, I
That's why
kind of
was like-
scared Brado there because I didn't look.
Look,
I was
they
like,
only
"What?"
sub in Colt McCoy when they're playing in the Niners. That's it.
Hey, send him over, huh? We need some fucking backups.
You guys would actually really need his ass
Dude,
right
we
now.
need a
I'm not gonna
backup to a
lie.
goddamn backup.
You know,
And
I
Josh
heard
Johnson.
that Josh Johnson actually had a better training camp than Russell Wilson when he was the backup over there during this year.
First
Is
of
that-
all, I'm not
at
taking
Denver?
Russell Wilson with
Yeah.
a 10-foot pole. Okay.
That's because Josh Johnson's a seasoned veteran, sir.
Yeah, what is
Oh,
his
he's on
15th team? His 14th?
yeah,
team?
15th team,
That's strong.
Jeez.
Is this
Is
his
that
second,
second-
and I think
Third
it's
stint
his
with the
fourth-
Niners?
third.
Fourth. Oh,
No,
I
it's
thought
his
it's fourth.
third.
I
Yeah.
swear
Is
it's
that-
And we got a third
Is that
tour here
more
in San
than
Francisco.
the guy that who-
Fitzpatrick?
you know-
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to ask.
No one
Oh,
has
yeah.
played for more teams than this man. This guy's a straight soldier. You got to give him some respect.
How many kids does he have, huh?
I don't know. And
Not
know
as
where
many
he's
as
from
Antonio
school?
Cromartie.
Or
Oh,
Fitzpatrick?
he's from
has-
he's
San
from
Diego.
Oakland.
Yeah, he's
Rivers.
yeah, and he went to
Rivers.
UC San Diego.
He's an
San
Oakland
Diego.
cat.
You know who he won a national championship with or a championship game with, if I'm not mistaken?
Huh.
Jim Harbaugh.
He's a stud. I like him.
Yep.
All right, that's it
I
for
love
week
me some Jim.
14, guys. That's
Bring him
it
back.
for week 14.
Khakis in a fucking sweater.
Who?
Jim Harbaugh.
All right, week 14 in the books for our picks. If you want the most recent and latest up to date, like Bobby had a last minute add on of Steelers last week, you're going to have to go to the website at www.thesportsbettingqueen.com and sign up for the email newsletter that comes in the email, obviously, before the game starts. And you'll get the most recent picks if we update them on time. You can also access the podcast there and the YouTube channel as well. But you can also go to YouTube and Spotify and everywhere you get your podcasts, obviously. And then any shout outs, guys?
Yes. I have a shout out.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Morocco. My God, what a fucking organization. What a fucking camp. What a fucking riggery I've ever seen one.
What a country.
My God, the guy that makes the winning goal was a native of, or he was born in Madrid, Spain. Like,
Spain.
wow.
That's crazy.
It doesn't get any better than that. I was telling Katie that my soccer record was way better than my last 2 weeks of football. I can promise you that. Fucking nonstop fucking. And you don't even have to know the sport. You just have to know the line.
You don't.
Yeah,
You
the
don't.
lines are you know what it is? I heard this little secret from someone in Philly. They said, remember when I told you that they were trying to bring back soccer, right? This is how you bring it back.
You reel the people in.
It's gonna be in the
on
United
lines.
States next time.
What's the
No, I'm
biggest
just
sport in
saying-
the world? But I
What
bet
I'm
Yeah.
saying is
it's coming.
that's why
Levi's
they're
Stadium,
building.
too.
That's why they're building up. You know, the glory, the fucking, oh my God, I'm hype. And that's when, because like that's how you build shit up. You bring people in with the lines and they get it, and I was like, oh, that's a great marketing scheme.
They're actually
Yes.
hosting a game when the United States hosts the World Cup in Philadelphia. I just found that out. Someone told me that today. I was
Like
like,
I
are
said,
you kidding me?
the Philly guys, they just
Uh,
know, huh?
I'm
Shout
going
out
to ring the
Shane.
fucking bell.
Shout out to Shane. The Philly guys just know. They just know. They
I'm
have a
going to
little bit
Levi
of a-
Stadium to fucking watch Brazil play or someone.
Yep. Better
All
not
right,
be no 0-0 draw game either.
It depends.
it's gonna be, and I'll
if
have
you
the
got the
draw.
draw game. That's a good moneymaker.
You know what's crazy? My good friend was in Morocco for her birthday. So she's still there actually. So she must have been some good luck. Not that it was in the actual game, but you know what I mean, just for the country.
Amazing game.
All right. Any other shout outs? MGMH pod, something?
Oh yeah, we'll be live tomorrow
Nice.
evening, 8:30
Oh.
Pacific Standard Time.
Follow them at MGMH pod. And then obviously MGMH pod, wherever you get your podcast, and YouTube. And then we have, let's see, one of my other ones is, Caleb at Caleb Isn't Funny. Follow him. He's sick. Give him some get well wishes, huh? From your fans over there in India. All right. Bobby, any shout outs? Bianca, thanks for letting him on the show.
No shout outs for me. So Friday it's Croatia versus Brazil, and you got Netherlands versus
Look at you.
Argentina.
You're addicted, dude.
I missed it. I had it. It's on
My
every.
God.
fucking
I know. I've been betting every
This
single
guy.
day.
Netherlands.
Love it. The real in of the Philadelphia guy that told me, huh? Little secret within a secret. I hear you.
Once you take
Croatia
that
plus
first
8.
victory, it's over. You could become a professional. You're like, okay, so this is the game here. I gotta do this. I was
Yeah, how
texting
about
people.
yeah?
I
How
actually,
about
I actually
how
know
about
a
the
really
very
good.
first game taking a flyer on Saudi Arabia? How's that?
Yeah.
I actually know a really good soccer guy. He went 13-0. So far he's unbeaten, and I'm waiting for him to get beat, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. That's Hammer. He's a good guy. Follow him on.
Brad actually knows a guy too that gave me a lock, and then once that guy was, I was listening to him. I faded every fucking game he had, and I was winning. Brad, that was
Damn.
you were a stud on that one. Nigel Seelig.
I think okay. So
I shot you a couple locks. You can watch your mouth.
You did.
Oh, it's okay. So it's Hammer, and it's at High Off Hammer. If you guys want to follow him on Instagram, I can probably have him on as a guest.
Does he smoke
Um,
Bammer or what?
Let's see.
Nah, I think so. I think so. Nah, he's a good guy. But he's really good at soccer. Even if it's not now, he's always been good for the last like 3-4 years since I've known him. So he's one of those guys. But anyway, thanks to our sponsors, Wager Attack. They have a lot of good things coming up. I know they had a 300% bonus, I think, Bobby, right? That was on Thanksgiving.
Oh, Thanksgiving.
Jesus.
Yeah, something crazy.
300%.
Also forgot. Thank you, Cameroon plus 700. Forgot about that one. Had to do it for my
Oh,
boy.
God. Bobby, you
Y'all
gotta
know-
stop.
Y'all already
You
know
gotta
who.
stop. You're interrupting my fucking sponsorship with your degenerateness of loving the soccer game, huh? I'm just
I'm done.
kidding. Yeah, so Wager Attack. I know Bobby saw the 300%. I don't know if they're gonna bring that back, but they do have up to 200% right now. Use code word SBQ. Obviously, you can sign up at www.wagerattack.com. They pay you out in everything: Venmo, Zelle, Cash App. What else, Brad? Bitcoin. You name it. they do
Venmo,
it, huh?
Western Union,
Yeah,
fucking
there you go. Whatever.
MoneyGram.
MoneyGram, snail
Messenger
mail.
Fuck it. Your wallet. Someone comes up to your house. No, I'm just kidding.
They leave,
Cash App.
they leave cash in the old mailbox.
Uh,
Some guy in a
all
black
right.
sweater just puts it on there. He just lets it, hey,
Yeah,
this
Wager
is
Attack.
Wager Attack with a sticky note.
Yeah, Wager Attack, and then Stay Classy Meats for your holiday meals. www.stayclassymeats.com. Follow them at Stay Classy Meats. And then that's it for me on the shout outs. So now you can go ahead and talk about your soccer degeneracism, Mr.
No, I'm
Bobby
done.
over there. He's looking at him.
Do
He's
my
like,
shout
"I'm
outs.
What are we taking tomorrow morning? That's all that matters.
done."
Fade
right.
Croatia. Croatia's trash. They should even be in the
All
game.
right,
I
so
got
Brazil
lucky
minus
betting
one.
All
on
of
that
a
day.
sudden, you guys are all professionals. This is great.
Beyond lucky.
Brazil
This
minus
is
1 and
great.
Netherlands money line.
No, it's like when you bet a game, you're like, I should not have won that. Then you go, okay, I'm gonna fade that team. That team sucks.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna sign off, you guys. To all the listeners, obviously, we will talk to you guys again next week. Hopefully, the pod has a better average. Like I said, we took a little bit of a back burner over there. You know what I mean? But we'll be back like we always are. Thanks
Damn,
for
it's
watching,
minus 1.5.
and thanks